Alright, there's my pissed off, frustrated face at the newly whitened Winter Wonderland. This video was shot, I don't know exactly when it was shot. Obviously between the time I did the last video and now, but it was like maybe a week and a half ago or something like that. I think it was even like, I waited until after spring on the calendar to have another, a couple of snows, and this was one of them that was amounted to like an inch or just around, just under, something like that. And it occurred to me, well, I always talked about walking this wooded area during the winter in a winter wonderland, and it's just like, wow, it's a perfect opportunity to show you guys. So I took the GoPro for the wide lens aspect through just on foot. This was a day after it had snowed, so actually, with the exception of some what I presume to be turkey tracks here and there, this is really video's really cool because I'm walking on virgin snow like no other people had walked through it yet, just turkeys or demons. If you've seen a horrible movie, Paranormal Activity, I just laughed my ass off when they at one point in the what quote-unquote movie found what would apparently was demon footprints, which I thought was the most laughable, ridiculous fucking idea in the world, which were basically turkey footprints. I can only imagine these footprints here are turkey footprints, but those are turkey or some animal biped, maybe some. Look at all those tracks right there are like what I presume to be turkey footprints or some kind of biped. Maybe a dinosaur or a little dinosaur, like the little dinosaurs from Lost World. But I shot this, like I say, probably a week and a half ago or something like that, and I didn't necessarily know if I felt like uploading it in the spring, and it's just like blah blah blah, and it's just like it's been a while since I uploaded, almost 2 weeks since I uploaded anything, and I just wanted to update you guys. I didn't feel like combing my hair, so I'm like, well, I can use this cool video, of me walking through the Winter Wonderland wooded area and just give you guys an update over it. So if you haven't noticed, that's what I'm doing. So what I've been doing the week before this particular week is I actually had jury duty, which I think I got the notice like, I don't know, 6 weeks before I had to go in the mail, the summons, if you will, and wasn't too thrilled about that, never having had to do it, luckily, yet in my life. My dad had, and a friend of mine had, excuse me, and look at those, what I presume to be turkey tracks or demon footprints. I'm going to go with turkey tracks. So that's what I did the week before last, the week of the 16th, I think it was, and that was frustrating because I had my mom bring me because it was in the city, and had my mom bring me there and drop me off because I hate the city. I hate driving in the city. I can't really drive in the city. So I don't know if I'm going to do a separate. I don't really want to talk about the jury duty. I thought about doing a separate, jury duty experience video. I don't know if I'm going to. But what I will say is, the first day was just sitting there waiting around, and what I will say is I actually, I was excited about the social aspect. It was kind of like a social experiment, or not experiment, but a social, experiment in a way. I was excited about actually being among people. When you're all in a situation like that where you have to do this or else you're going to have your own trial, and potentially, a trial, which is really pathetic, because as a juror, it's possible, however, probably very unlikely, but possible as a juror that you will end up as a juror on a case of someone who got summoned for jury duty who did not show up, which is very ironic and funny. That's not what happened to me, but I just think it's funny that, you can get summoned for jury duty, and if you don't show up, you can end up in a trial with the jury. So, kind of funny, but I showed up so I could skip my own trial, and get the whopping $10 a day or whatever it was they paid you. I think that was kind of despicable that, to them your time is only worth that, but hell, you know, they got to make up for what the judge gets paid. You know, they got to make up they got to make it up somewhere. But look, Jesus, I haven't even watched this back yet, and watching it now, following the demon footprints. This is beautiful. I'm so glad I did it, because I did it, you know, the next day right after the snow, and I made sure to do it while all the snow was still all on the trees. And look at that, demon footprints. I haven't, like I say, I haven't watched this back, and this is beautiful. I'm glad I did it. I'm glad I'm deciding to upload it. It's not quite as, I apologize for the shakiness. Of course, it's not on a bike. It's, you know, a little shakier than, you know, mounted on the bike. But that's where the demon footprints exit. And so long story short, had an opportunity to, on the jury duty, to meet some people, talk to some people, and that was kind of fun. And I only did 3 days. I didn't end up on a trial, which was great. I'm glad I didn't. I might do a separate jury duty experience video. Feel free to leave a comment in the comment box if you want me to do that or not. You know, because I'm on the fence of whether I'm going to do it or not. But like I say, I really didn't want to end up on actually serving, and I wasn't picked, luckily. I did you know, I did start going through the process of the whatever you call it, jury duty selection, but you know, because I voiced my opinion about certain things and stuff, I was luckily not chosen, and they let you go for the day, and I had the next day off, and I came back one more day, and we sat there for a couple hours, and they sent us home for, you know, that was it. And it was luckily there wasn't much crime that week, or at least not many, apparently not that many cases. So I got off easy on jury duty and made a whole whopping not so much money in the process, but talked a little bit more about it than I intended to. But I wanted to also say in this video, which is probably what the video is called, something along the lines of, look at that, God, it's beautiful. And like I say, that on that bridge, it's virgin snow there. I don't think there's even any demon footprints on there. Just virgin snow. Although at this point, when I'm shooting this video, I'm obviously very sick of winter at this point. Even this far into the winter, or actually technically I think when I shot this it was actually not even winter anymore on the calendar, but even this far in, I can still look at this and say, even just completely hating and almost getting nauseous at the sight of winter, I can, after a fresh snow like this, it's still really hard not to, you know, look at this and just see beauty. And like I say, this is the very first time I'm actually watching it back. So, but before the video ended, what I was going to say is this video is probably titled something along the lines of "Been Feeling Better Lately." And this is something I became aware of in the last maybe 3 or 4 weeks, 3 weeks or something like that, ever since I did the, some of the videos, like, I think it really started with the video I did, which was, feel free to check it out, which is a few videos back, which is things I'm grateful for. And I had that experience where that girl at the store that I liked and got her phone number and texted her a couple times and didn't get a response the second time, and all this and that. That experience combined with just springtime and the beautiful, week of biking and stuff like that I'm anxiously awaiting to happen again. The reason I haven't done any videos since is because it got cold again, as you can see, and winter is trying as hard and desperately as it can to, as you can see, hang on. And it's the eternal battle of springtime, the battle between winter wanting to keep its grasp and summer's battling winter for spring, and then summer and stuff like that. So I think obviously the early spring weather we had, which I completely raped and took advantage of by just biking my ass off, and you can even see some of that on some of them biking videos I did and stuff, combined with watching other people's videos in the this spring, and like I said in my things I'm grateful for video, just realizing that although I'm don't really have so much going on positive in my life, that like I said in that video, I mean, I've pretty much every day, I talked about in a past video, I think maybe I should just accept that I'll never make any friends video that I did, where I think that was the one I said I gotta have this vow that I recite every day after I wake up, every day when I wake up. And I haven't been doing it out loud, or I don't have anything written down, or on the bathroom mirror or anything like that. But I think ever since I did that video, I think that kind of idea, that vow, loosely, the basic vow is simply just be grateful for what good I've got and have had, and be grateful for what bad I don't have and never had, which I think it's something that I've actually, like I say, ever since for the past 3 weeks at least, I've thought about that every single day, and that's particularly on these walks and stuff through this area that I often walk lately. There hasn't a day that's gone by, I don't think, in the last three weeks or more, where I've thought about that. And like I say, combined with that and just that girl, I don't know why I regard that girl, just the experience of that girl just turned it into just it's kind of like I didn't see this coming, just being a letdown, just like all the people that not all, but I mean the majority of the people that I try to befriend or whatever. It's just kind of like, I don't know. I just thought, like I say, I'd use this Winter Wonderland walking video and just do commentary on it and just report that I've been feeling, better as a result of, I suppose, spring has a lot to do with it, and just my my vow that I think of every day. Oh, another contributing factor was, in closing, as we wrap up and come towards the end here, the little bit of experiences, like I say, I'll probably do a jury duty video or something like that, but the little bit of experiences with getting to know some people, even over the course of, like 3 short days, some of the other jurors and stuff I got to kind of know and talk to a little bit, and then you see them the next time you see them, and you know them, and you can really get to know people really quick. And that was something that I was really impressed with my performance. Actually was talking to some of the other people and stuff like that, and that experience was another thing within the last couple weeks. It was a week before this one, I believe, week of the 16th, that I met some people, and unfortunately, I mean, I'll probably never see them again, but just the experience of interacting with those people in a way that I thought, I didn't feel like I was inept socially, or I just felt like it was a good experience, and I felt like I was received well, and stuff like that. That was another, I forgot about it because it was all a long time ago, like last week, but that experience also contributed to my feeling a little bit better within the last 3 weeks or so. And so I just wanted to, coming to a close here, just say those things, feeling a little, feeling better lately, and I'm going to continue my daily vow of things I'm, grateful for the good I have and grateful for the bad I don't have. And until next time, as it warms up here, which I hopefully will do, I'll continue to do more videos, so I'll catch you on those. Thanks for watching.